What's up, wrestling fans? Welcome to Outlaws Podcast. Wrestling, brother. If this is your first time checking out this video, consider subscribing, brother, because this channel every Friday has great wrestling content. Anyone thinks it's stupid, they're going to get a body slam and a leg drop, brother. Oh, yeah, Hogan. Ooh, yeah, dig it. Well, that's our calling card ending. So let's get to Fastlane. You got Buddy Murphy versus somebody from 205. Honestly, I predict Buddy Murphy will retain this out because they've wanted to surpass Neville as the Cruiserweight Champion. Let's get to some matches that I already know so far. Smackdown Women's Champion Asuka versus Mandy Rose. Well, it was a couple weeks ago on SmackDown that Mandy Rose beat Asuka, thanks to Lacey Evans coming out. If you guys saw SmackDown, Lacey Evans was doing her, "Oh, I'll wave to you fans, I'll wave to you," and then Asuka, roll a pin, 1, 2, 3, Mandy Rose wins. Mandy Rose honestly, I was hoping Asuka at WrestleMania would face Charlotte Flair, but I guess Charlotte rather face Ronda Rousey. But Mandy, you were going to tap out to Asuka at Fastlane. Another match that I think they might have is possibly The Shield versus Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, and Baron Corbin. And my prediction, if this match does happen, I'm going to say The Shield wins. Because probably I'm hearing rumors of WrestleMania that Roman Reigns is going to face Drew McIntyre. Going to be an interesting match for WrestleMania. I mean, we got to see Roman Reigns. When I saw him come back to Raw, it was exciting to see him come back on Raw. I'd say that he beat leukemia. I mean, because leukemia is no laughing matter. It's a crazy cancer disease that can kill you. I mean, my grandma, she died of leukemia. On to our next match, the Women's Tag Team Championship between Sasha Banks and Bayley versus Nia Jax and Tamina. Now, this is going to be an interesting match because back at Elimination Chamber, it was Sasha Banks and Bayley. They were in Elimination Chamber. And they were down to Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, but lucky they beat Nia Jax and Tamina in the match. But I'd have to say that I think Sasha and Bayley are gonna retain their titles. They're going home for a while because the fans like seeing Sasha Banks and Bayley as a tag team champion. Though I thought it was funny on Raw when Nia Jax came out, she attacked the inflatables like, "Let's do Mr. Wacky." Woo! It was pretty funny on Raw when I saw that. Now let's get to another match. SmackDown Tag Team Championships between the Usos. Down sets. Day one-ish. Versus The Miz. I am The Miz and I'm awesome. Versus Shane McMahon. And The Miz's father is supposed to be at Fastlane. My prediction for Fastlane, I gotta go with the Usos. I think they'll retain the titles. One thing I think the Usos are going to face at WrestleMania are, delete, the Hardy Boys. And I think the Hardy Boys will beat the Usos at WrestleMania. Now, I don't know why I only see 5 or 6 matches right now, but I'm sure W will add more. Maybe they'll have the Revival facing Ciampa and Johnny Gargano for those tag team titles, or possibly Ricochet and Aleister Black, but I have a feeling they'll probably retain them because I don't think they want to take the titles off of them right now. It's too early. But let's get back to the match that got changed. So when I was watching SmackDown this week, basically, Kofi Kingston was supposed to face Daniel Bryan at Fastlane. But Vince McMahon told him he's not box office worthy, so he changed the match, and he made it Kevin Owens instead. I think that's a great idea. I'm glad they changed that match, because all the fans have been chanting Kofi Mania. And if you want to see Kofi Mania, you basically want to see Kofi Kingston take the title off of Daniel Bryan. So now Daniel Bryan will probably face Kofi Kingston at WrestleMania, and that's going to be a great match because I think Kofi Kingston will win the title and have a pancake WWE Championship. That'll be pretty interesting. So let's get to the match between Daniel Bryan and Kevin Owens. I remember last year when Daniel Bryan was a babyface, he faced Kevin Owens at WrestleMania with Sami Zayn. And in the past, Daniel Bryan and Kevin Owens have wrestled back. Have you guys ever seen a show called Ring of Honor? They had a lot of matches back then, and it was pretty interesting. But so who do I got to go with? Daniel Bryan and Kevin Owens for Fastlane. I got to go with, I think Daniel Bryan retained the title. Eric Rowan probably interfere in the match, but Daniel Bryan would hit him with a running knee, pin him 1, 2, 3, and then Daniel Bryan retained the title. And then he'll just taunt Kofi Kingston saying, "You were at Fastlane!" Because it's a good story to try and do with Kofi Kingston, make him the underdog. I think that's a great idea that WWE's doing that. That's all the Fastlane. Well, let me get to my predictions that I think are going to happen at WrestleMania. Honestly, I think at WrestleMania, we're going to see, it's probably going to be, I'll say Braun Strowman will probably face Elias and he'll probably squash him, pin him 1, 2, 3 at the pay-per-view. I don't know what's going on because they only have 5 matches right now for Fastlane. But what I think is going to happen for WrestleMania, we're going to see some exciting matches. Over this whole week of Raw, I saw Batista come back. And he dragged out Ric Flair, and the crowd was cheering when they saw Batista. I mean, I was excited to see Batista. Because the last time I saw Batista back was on Smackdown 1000's episode. And it was good to see Dave Batista. But I'm looking forward to his match at WrestleMania to face Triple H. Because back then, when they had Smackdown 1000, Batista's like, "No one has ever beaten me. Not even you, Triple H." And Triple H got like, "What?" And apparently it turned Triple H babyface. They've turned Stephanie babyface. As well as Shane McMahon faces. But the evil heel is Vince McMahon. That likes to screw over matches. Like taking Becky Lynch out. Oh, speaking of what happened to women's title, I thought that was going to be defended at Fastlane. But apparently at Fastlane, I think they may possibly have Becky as well face Charlotte. And Becky will probably win. And they'll have a triple threat at WrestleMania. So Ronda Rousey threw her title down because she wanted Becky reinstated so she could face her at WrestleMania. And Stephanie told her, "No, your opponent is Charlotte." She got all mad, told her to make the right decision. If she put her title down, I don't know if she vacated it. Hard to say, but when I looked at WWE's website, she is still the women's champion. Let me take a look at it really quick. Did they take it off of Ronda yet? No, Ronda still has the title around her waist. She's not the... They didn't take the title off, so I think she just got all mad. Vince will probably change his mind and then probably say, "Okay, Becky's got to beat Charlotte." She beats Charlotte, which we'll see for a millionth time. Then she'll face Ronda at WrestleMania, make it a triple threat match. Honestly, I really think they would have put Charlotte versus Asuka Part 2. That would have been a good idea because you'd see Asuka beat Charlotte once and for all. And yes, I met Charlotte. She's a very nice lady. You can check out my video at my end screen. Of Charlotte, when I met Charlotte, with the woo! But let's get back to Raw. I already gave you my predictions for Fastlane. I'm just going what I think is going to happen at WrestleMania. I already told you we'll probably get Triple H versus Batista. And Roman Reigns, I think he'll go one-on-one with Drew McIntyre. Or possibly team up with his buddy Dean Ambrose versus Braun Strowman. And we'll have another 6-man match because Seth Rollins is going to try to slay the beast at WrestleMania. I wish Brock Lesnar would have been at Fastlane. I meant a couple of years ago when he had defended his titles at Fastlane, but not this year. No Brock Lesnar, because he doesn't give a crap about the WWE. And with AEW coming out, I mean, WWE, you have a threat now. They might take some of your wrestlers away, and you don't want that to happen. Now, these t-shirts right here, I got this at a Wrestling House Tour shirt, as well as this Wrestling VIP experience. That's when I went couple years ago when I met Charlotte Flair, and she was very nice to give me a shout out. As well as meeting Jinder Mahal and getting a promo from him. It was pretty funny and pretty awesome. But yeah, Fastlane's going to be interesting. I think they'll probably have Kofi Kingston wrestle somebody. Maybe Vince will say, "Okay, Kofi, you're going to wrestle this man, and if you win, you get your WrestleMania moment at WrestleMania." Or maybe, but I really think they got to retire Vince McMahon. He's just screwing up the WWE, changing all the matches. I know it's a storyline stuff, but come on, Vince. You want a good match at WrestleMania, don't screw up WrestleMania, okay? Alright, so that's all my Fastlane results. Daniel Bryan retained the title. Like I said, subscribe to this channel. Like I said, I have great, wrestling content every Friday. And I have some wrestling matches as well for predictions. As well as you check out food on this channel as well too. But that's why we do both food and wrestling and video games as well on this channel. Alright, well, thanks for watching. And we'll talk to you all next time. Ooh, yeah! Dig it!